And now we're going to talk about audio. Setting up good audio is pretty much just as important as having a really good looking picture if you want your videos to look professional. Your camera almost certainly already has a microphone built into it, but you basically never want to use that microphone. For instance, here's what the sound coming directly from the microphone on my camera sounds like. It's vacant, it's echoey, it won't be loud enough, and it sounds like crap. The way I see it, you have three choices if you want studio quality audio. A lav mic clipped to your shirt, a big studio microphone either on a stand or on one of these big boom arms right in front of you, or a shotgun mic that's just out of frame. The best sounding mic will almost always be the studio microphone because that can be set closest to your mouth. And the closer a microphone is to you, the lower you can turn down the gain and the cleaner the audio signal will be coming out of it. But of course, the best sounding thing comes with additional things you need to get it set up. These types of microphones connect with an XLR cable, and you'll need some sort of mixer or soundboard to run it. I use the Rodecaster Pro. This soundboard records onto a micro SD card, which I then later combine with the video on my computer. I have this microphone connected to this boom arm that's clamped to the edge of the table so that I maintain all the space in front of me, and it's really easy to adjust. If I need to move to the side, I can just move this thing to the side. It stays wherever you put it. For the best sounding audio, you're going to want to set your gain low enough that the microphone can be really close to your mouth without it covering your mouth in the shot. With the Rodecaster, it allows to set up your microphone gain by pushing this button that corresponds with its XLR jack on the back, then choose level, then speak into the mic the way you will be with your recording, and adjust it up or down so that it stays within these green lines. If you don't like the look of having a big microphone in your shot, you've got two other options. Next, we're going to look at the shotgun mic. These can have just as good a sound quality as the studio mic as long as the room that you're in isn't super echoey. If you want to use a boom mic, you'll want to have some furniture, possibly a rug, and generally just less exposed bare walls in the room. You'll position your boom mic on a boom arm that's just out of the frame of your shot, another helpful use of a monitor so you can see right where the top of the shot is. This microphone will pick up sound directly in front of it, so point it at your mouth. The one I'm using is the Rode VideoMic NTG, and it has a gain knob right in the back of it. So if you're using it with a mixer, set this gain knob a little further than halfway and then do the rest of the gain in the mixer, the same way we did with the studio microphone. This particular mic is designed to be plugged either directly into your camera, directly into a mixer, or through USB-C, it can go directly into your computer. You can actually use this as like your webcam mic. I use it with this VXLR Pro 3.5mm TRS adapter, which allows it to go straight into my soundboard so that I can see the levels in real time. If you want to plug a boom mic directly into your camera, you can get these super long 3.5mm extensions, but then just make sure that you test the level in the camera. So before you start recording, bring your camera over to where you can see it, plug the boom mic in, but set the boom mic up where it's going to be. And then there's probably a display button on the back of your camera, so you can flip through what different information is shown on the back of your camera and make sure that you can see the little audio levels. Dig through your menus, make sure that your audio is not maxing out and hitting the reds on these lines. Give it a good test, make sure your voice isn't going into the red with those levels. You might need to dig through the audio menus of your camera. Make sure it's set on manual and make sure that your voice doesn't go above around -10 decibels. If you are using a 24mm lens and your camera is basically within arm's reach in front of you, you can get really good audio by having your shotgun mic just mounted to the front of your camera. Then you just use the tiny little cord that comes with the mic to plug it straight into the camera. And these boom mics usually come with a little shock mount for the top of a camera. If you don't like the idea of a studio mic or a boom mic, maybe you're going to be moving around too much or just demonstrating something on the table, the lapel mic is going to be the way to go. For me, the easiest solution to this is a wireless lapel mic. I use these little Rode Wireless Go 2 mics. You just attach one to the top of your camera, plug it into the little audio slot, and the other end is just a little transmitter, which has a microphone right on it. So you can just clip this right to your shirt and you're good to go. But if this is too bulky, you can get one of these little lapel mics. There's a slot on here to plug it straight into the front of there, and then that'll send the audio from this little lapel mic straight into the camera. Same process goes for this one as the boom mic as far as setting it up in your camera. You'll see the volume of the audio that's coming out of the microphone right on the transceiver, so you can make sure that's not maxing out. Your camera has its own sensitivity settings, so you want to make sure that these bars aren't topping out in the red either. So just do a good test and make sure you're speaking at the volume you're going to be speaking in your video when you're testing that all out. With all these things in place, your camera settings, your lighting, and your audio, now you're ready to make a very crisp and professional looking and sounding video recording. If you do go the route of recording your audio separate from your video, once you're done with the recording, you're going to need to combine these two tracks in your editing software. If you're going to be using Final Cut Pro, that's what I use. Here's the 30-second version of that process. Open up the app, go to File, New Event, name your new event, click Automatic Settings. Now on the left, click on your new event and drag your video file into this box. Then drag your audio file onto this box. Now hold down Command and select both your video and your audio file and right-click. Choose Synchronize Clips. Make sure Synchronize with Audio is selected. Your synchronized clip with video and audio will now appear in the same box. Drag it to the timeline and it's ready to edit. I've been Nicholas Johnson. I hope I've been helpful. I guess next I'm gonna need to make a video about editing. Goodbye.